Today, we're going to talk about technology at Mayflower High School. Mayflower High School is located between Conway and Maumelle in central Arkansas. It consists of 9th through 12th grade students, 55% of which are Caucasian, 35% are African American, 5% are Latin American, and 5% are of Asian descent. This slide shows the current test scores as of 2016 for Mayflower High School. You can see here that we took a slight raise above the state average in 2012, a slight decline in 2013, and a raise in the average in 2015, and we're starting to steady out now into 2016. So what technology is available at Mayflower? Well, every classroom has either a Chromebook cart or classroom iPads. There are 2 computer labs. Each classroom has a digital projector. The math classrooms and the science classrooms have smartboards, and most students have either a cell phone or some sort of smart tablet. This is an example of the Chromebook cart. Here's your traditional computer lab, and then here's an iPad cart. So I talked to Mr. Jacob Merrick at Mayflower High School. He's teaching agriculture there, 9th through 12th grade. He said the main issues that he's having right now is a lack of classroom engagement, students being on their cell phones in class, and a lack of participation. So how can technology help this? For one, he could develop a classroom app. He could use interactive activities such as Quizlet or Kahoot. He could also design web quests for his students to participate in independent learning, and he could build a website for his substitutes. I know as ag teachers, we're going to be gone a lot, especially during the spring, and there can be a miscommunication between subs and teachers as to what the students are actually supposed to be doing, and this website would help eliminate some of that confusion for both parties. So I designed an example lesson over livestock reproduction. So students would be expected to log on to their classroom app, follow the link to the web quest, follow each link in a web quest, and complete 20 open-ended questions. The assessment would include a Google Form open response exam. Students will write a 500-word reflection and develop a presentation over one specific content area. This will allow students to actually delve in a little bit deeper into a specific area that interests them, which will help improve that engagement. So the curriculum alignment, this is for all agriculture classes, would be programming, graphic design, mass communication, and cross-curricular development. The programming and graphic design pieces can often be seen in metalworking classes. A lot of schools have a machine called an AutoCAD or a CNC machine. These have to be programmed in order to work. You can actually design online, which brings in the graphic design piece, what it is that you'd like to cut out of either metal or wood. And then by linking the AutoCAD to your computer, you can actually digitally send that image over and it will cut it out for you. The mass communication piece and the cross-curricular development go hand in hand. These are taught in through ag literacy, mathematics in the shop classes, and science in the animal science and plant science classes. The mass communication piece is really hit on heavy in ag leadership and business administration. The state standards come from the Arkansas FFA website, and the national standards come from AAAE, or the American Association for Agriculture Educators. So administrator buy-in, this is a problem Jacob also talked about having. The administrators at Mayflower expect you to use what you have because they have limited funding, and phones are allowed in class. Students are allowed to have their phones. They're not supposed to be on them, but there's some teachers who allow it and some who don't, and it's created a lot of gray area. So one way to kind of combat the funding problem is with the Perkins V Plan grant. This is awarded to agriculture programs in high schools. It's usually about a $30,000 grant. That's given for startup and for continuation. This can be used to buy equipment, including technology resources, and just help further the experience the students get to have. So what's to come as far as technology in ag class? So you have typing and English skills, basic computer skills, critical thinking, research methods, college and career readiness. Now this slide shows just some of the different options that are out there. So here you can see students working on a robot. Robotics could be integrated into an agriculture classroom, especially through like a robotics team or a robotics club. Here you can see students working on graphic design. This picture is actually a Lincoln University or Lincoln Industries, or a welding company. This is a digital arc welder or virtual arc welder. So it takes virtual reality and actually allows students to have a safe option with live feedback on how their welding is going, how close their tip is, and it gives them a safe option without the ability to get burned, which students feel a lot more comfortable with this option. And this is an AutoCAD. This is the most widely underused piece of equipment in every shop, but with basic education and the teachers knowing how to program them, this could be a really great asset to be used in a lot of the classrooms around